position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Terrapins will put total leather to crank us up. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Michigan State's offense will get the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Spartans decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So Maryland's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Back to the ground game on the left. Powers through the defender. And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense drags him down. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. Nice pick up there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Spartans have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Winston. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll try the jet sweep here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Throws to the tight end. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes! That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. They'll give it to him again. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Paul. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Got it in the middle. It's Massey. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Gonna run it. It's Paul. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on third down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kentucky. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. To the air on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. With the catch, it's Massey. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
1st down for the offense.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got the quick pass. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got him. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Spartans line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That brings him to within one.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got a man. It's Luck.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The kick is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's the give off the left side. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Spartans will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got his man. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Paul. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Terrapins are flying down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Luck. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it
following offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but it's been a close one so far. They're up by 7 over Kentucky. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Wants to throw on third. They're setting up the screen, and that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Luck. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Oh, they're after him. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. With the catch, it's Luck. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Luck. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Fires to the tight end.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Fires to the big fella. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
The Spartans will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Got it in the middle. It's locked.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Massey. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
First down for the offense.
Look out, he's got room.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Running into the open space. Lowers those pads. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. The RPO, it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative. Throws toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's caught. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Spartans are on the move. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Going to sling it on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. The Spartans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
First down on the offense.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it!
Touchdown, Michigan State. Number 3 with the catch in the end zone.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Massey. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Pulls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Spartans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll ride the hot hand. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today.
Looking for space, it's Paul. Got room to work. Got the first down. Looking for more.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kentucky.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Massey.
Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He'll keep it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold on.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got his man. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tied game, hoping to get something on the board. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Steamrolls his way ahead. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Sends it back in motion. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Massey. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And they go back on top.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Hauls it in. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back on the option, the give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Spartans will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the fifth kick of the night. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Past the 45. There he goes. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
Quick spin on the ride. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And first down for the offense.
They go to the ground. And into the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Michigan State, 20.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Safe completion on the screen. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
For the offense.
Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Winston. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Third down coming.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Winston. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
This time they'll go to the running game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal, Michigan State.
The snap sets up to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
Michigan State, 23.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together.
And that's the 1st down.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On the run, it's Paul. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the air on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Gashes the heart of the D. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They want to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Knocked off his feet. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Finds a man in the middle. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Sparty! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, it's your decision.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. BYU was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Robbie Bosco and company delivered in their national championship season of 1984. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. The give to the single back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets the give. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this is why you pick defense first when you go into overtime, because I want to know exactly what I need. Nice job on 3rd down, stopping the quarterback, getting the sack, forcing the 4th down, and probably the field goal. Offense, get ready. You know exactly what you need to do.
Michigan State, 33. Maryland, 30.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime!
Game on the line. They've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
And that's why I want the ball 2nd in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run in the end zone, and end the football game.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.